The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dalton Thunder Smith. He's 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178. And you know it's going to be a tough fight when you're facing this man, Ricky Hitman Hatton. He weighed in right at 145 pounds. He stands 5'6" tall and has a reach of 165 centimeters.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. This lightweight has a very bright future in front of him. Ricky Hitman Hatton, this all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice job blocking the hook. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
No defense for that hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. That uppercut misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Good-looking jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And then we go again. Come on, let him back in.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give it.
Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about
It's a tough fight. And he...
Don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
First minute, stick one in the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this.
Back, get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just.
All right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Only one round that you've lost.
While you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't lose this fight, dude.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get kicked in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. The straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Hatton has been clipped. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Okay, now we let him back into the fight. That's his...
Get jab and breathe when you're stepping around.
Right, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like your lead. Come on, switch on.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got...
Get back out there and win the round. Have you got...
Now you've let him back into it. Get out there and switch on.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. You're starting
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
to focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
First minute.
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence with.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Beautiful counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Back and forth they go. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? just misses with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, this is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. I don't want to load up.
Be smart, otherwise he'll see it and ride it out. Go out there.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just very
a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Just focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't
do what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep? This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire.
And he's been cut. The referee's going to take a look.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Ricky Hatton, right now, not where he wants to be. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Cornermen, get your job done, do it right.
Switching off. Right, let's go out then.
And then we go again. Don't worry about that round. Don't
take the round off and win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
It was a bad round, but we don't go out there and win this next round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your kick.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this.
Don't worry about it. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing
back together, and go out there and put it back on him this round.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
When you're stepping around.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give it.
And there's the bell to start the round. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
That left hook missed. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Well done with that counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The straight right just misses. Good idea, but misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
I hope they've got a good cutsman in that corner.
Listen,
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out and win this next round. We need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Over yet, you've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now,
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't.
media to switch back on. Get focused. And
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know...
Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Down goes the hitman. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Hatton Hatton in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You've got complete.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in. Come on, let him back into the fight. You're much better than this fight. You're much better. He's not in your league.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
In this round. I need you to switch back on.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Back on him this round. Get out there and switch on.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Shots off.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter.
The hitman, Ricky Hatton, goes to the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the counts, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Missing with the hook. That hook just can't find the target. Tell these two, it looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Listen, be smart when you go out.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go.
When you step in the ring. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Get that jabber. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
Confidence, stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about that round.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get to
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get in.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his leg is strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seemed. Dalton Smith couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switch on. Switch on.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and in the round, right? So
Had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get him.
let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
together and put it back on him in this round. Now it's a
Together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just missed with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. Looks like they've taken it off. Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out. He couldn't take anymore, and down goes Dalton Smith. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
And he fails to score with that left hook. total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
Get out there and switch up. Get this box.
Mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smooth.
To win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Now, it's a tough fight. And he's going to be confident now.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing.
Jab. And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, switch up.
Put it back on him this round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Tried to score with a jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that's the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. The referee determines that we're good and we will continue to fight. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Set him up. He'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Let me ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're getting your time in.
Just remember what you do. Good work. Now, don't.
Two body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
He'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's...
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great. Stay focused. Don't
Go out there and finish him. So just keep...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
gaps will appear.
Don't just stick in a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out.
They ring the bell and here we go. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? You can tell who's strong. Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Listen, we've switched off. What we're doing. We're starting to make
Lose his fight, do ya? Come on. Let him get back into this, you
this and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
on your jet, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Stand back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Right when you go out there, just take the round off, win the round on your jab. And
Get back out there and win the round. Now it's a tough...
this boxing back together. That was a terrible...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Oh, lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
And there's the bell to start the round. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And that hook misses. Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. And you still want to fight.
And that hook misses. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.